Hello, this is Mohammed. I'm going to talk about my project for prompt engineering course, and my project name is Interview Study Guide Generator. The reason why I did this project because whenever you have an interview, you always be stressed, and sometimes you don't know how to get started. You don't know how to study. You get lost because you may get overwhelmed because of there's limited time available. So, in order to solve that problem, and this app will help you to get started with several topics that you may need to prepare for any kind of interview, any field, and not particularly to tech or software engineering. It can be anything. It can be medicine, law, marketing, and so on. And that's what this app will do pretty much. It will help you to prepare study guides for interview based on your interested domain. So let's take a look at the prompt um, this app uses. So I came up with this prompt. As you can see, it's a mix of persona as well as the application specific prompt pattern. Um, Basically, as you can see, there are three placeholders here. The first one is very obvious. The second one is total topics, and third one is total weeks. This placeholder will be replaced with a specific domain that you're interested in to generate a study guide for your interview, and the number of topics that you're interested. You could put 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50. So you have five options, and also the number of weeks are available for your interview. So this will give you a guidelines or a preparation timeline that is specifically curated to a number of weeks that you specified here. Basically, this prompt says that act as the ultimate interview preparation expert for the specific domain, and generate a comprehensive list of core technical or domain specific topics uh, that candidate must master for an interview in a given field. For each topic, a provider detailed provide detailed practical interview focused insight that demonstrate real world understanding and critical thinking. And you must provide number of topics and timeline available is this many weeks, and follow this JSON structure exactly with no additional commentary or text outside of JSON. The title, study topics. It has title, explanation, pros and cons, challenge, approach, and resources, name, and link. So basically, what this does is basically it'll give a list of study topics and their explanations and possible resources that will help you to prepare for that particular topic for your interview. And also the second array, as you can see, it's a prep timelines. It gives you the timelines curated to a number of weeks that you specified here. That is basically tells you, oh, hey, this week you need to prepare this. By end of this week, you should be familiar with this topic. So that's basically what this is. This prompt is being used to generate the content. Let's take a look at the architecture of the app. So the architecture of the app is pretty straightforward. We have React app front end, and there's a interview guide generated API in the middle, which is built in Spring Boot. And this will take input from the React app, and we'll call the Gemini API in the backend with the specific pattern that we saw earlier, which is comprises of persona and application specific pattern. And Gemini will return the response in that specified format in the pattern, and the API will return that to the front app. This is the basic input for the API. So if you have domain specialization, number of topics, number of weeks, it takes four field. You specify the domain and your specialization, and the number of topics you're interested in, and number of weeks you will have available to prepare for the interview. This is the sample response. As you can see, the structure is very same as the one we have seen before. The title, study topics, title, explanation, pros and cons, challenge, approach, and a resource link that may help you to prepare for that particular interview. The topic. The prep timelines as well. It gives you week, topic, practice tips, and topics should be familiar by this week, and the list of topics as well. So let's take a look at the demo. I have a local instance of the app is running. So as you can see, we have a domain, specialization, number of topics, number of weeks. Let's take a look at the register nurse. I'm gonna put ER, urgent care, patient care, ICU, ICU. All right, and let's say I want about 20 topics, and the number of weeks I have to prepare is, let's say, about 3 weeks. Just letting you know, this might take a little longer, maybe 30-40 seconds. So please bear with me. Thank you. All right. So we have the topics that is generated by this study guide generator. As you can see, it has very basic topics that you should be prepared. It will gradually move up to a very advanced topics, that is specific to the domain that you need to be prepared for the interview. As you can see, it also gives you a list of resources that can help to help you to understand further for that particular topic listed here. If you scroll all the way down, it also gives you a list of timelines that you have available. And let's say we specified 3 in the form, and we got 3 timelines here: week 1, week 2, and week 3. And as you can see, you should be prepared all of these topics by week 1. You should be prepared all of these topics by week 2, and all of these topics by week 3. This is specific to a registered nurse and someone who is specialized in ER, urgent care, patient care, ICU. You can add more, but I just did this for simple example. And you can also export this content as a PDF. That gives you is the exact content, but it gives you a PDF. It is nicer. You can also print it out. You can hand out to your friends or someone who's preparing for an interview. It's pretty convenient. If you want to stay away from screen and print out and read it, it's pretty good. And yeah, let's go ahead and try one more thing. Let's say marketing. I'm going to reset this, and let's say marketing. Let's say product marketing, digital, social media. Okay, let's do 10 topics. Let's say I have about 1 week, and let's wait. All right, we have the study guide generated, Okay, and we got a topic one, go to market strategy, product launch, understanding how a product is brought to market from conception to post launch. This involves defining target audience, value proposition, pricing, distribution, blah blah blah. And it talks about the approach and the resources that can help you to prepare even further. And as we can see, it's moved from very basic to all the way to the advanced topics. And also give you the prep timeline as well. And since we specified only 1 week, it is kind of breaking that the task by each day instead of by each week. And it's pretty clear for day one, you got to study this. Day two, digital channels, deep dive, social storytelling. Day four, data and paid media, customer focus. As you can see, it's a very clear. It's moving from very basic to a very advanced topic. Let's do one more thing. Let's do this time software engineering and someone who's specialized in backend, Java, Spring Boot, and AWS, and let's say I don't know, Docker maybe. Let's do this. Let's say 10 topics, and let's say this person has about 5 weeks to prepare, and I'm gonna put 20. I'll leave 20, 10 topics. Let's see. All right. It has generated the study guide. Um, as you can see, it's always start from the basics and core Java, JVM internals. Mastering core Java goes beyond syntax. Focus on Java 8 plus features like stream, lambdas, and deep dive into concurrency, optionals, and pros and cons and challenges. Review API, Java concurrent API, and it also gives you a list of resources that can help you. And object-oriented design, basic OOP stuff, and also data structures. As you can see, as we go down, it's gradually moving more advanced topics. Data structures, you need to understand Spring ecosystem, and database concept like SQL, ACID principle. It also talks about you need to be familiar with the REST APIs architecture and testing JUnits, testing the Spring Boot app, Docker containerizations, AWS fundamentals, and a system design, more higher level and abstract level concepts. And it also gives you a nice prep timeline for 5 week 5 weeks. First one, as we have seen, foundations, object-oriented programming for the second week. Third week is data persistent, database, service testing, containerizations, cloud systems, and system design. I hope this demo was helpful, interesting. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you.